what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I am Justin.
I am still Pete.
Cool. Congratulations.
That's not true.
Today, we are going to talk about the latest issue of X Factor, the latest issue of Wonder Woman, and the latest issue of Avengers Initiative. So let's get to the comic book.
Whoa!
All right, let's talk about the latest issue of X Factor, issue 25, actually, which is the latest chapter of Messiah Complex. How do you guys feel about this issue?
Great pickup from the second installment of Messiah Complex. I
Yes.
love Peter David's writing. I love the characters. Layla, fantastic all the time. Great
Scott
one-liners.
Summers is laying the smack down.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say it again, but it's the winter of Scott Summers.
You don't want to say it again.
And you just did, yes.
He's
He's not messing around.
Here's what I like about how they're treating this crossover, that the plot points carry over, but it still feels like its own title.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This focuses on everybody else, but mainly focuses on the X Factor characters. So, if you were just reading it in the middle of an X Factor run, of course it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of this, it keeps it with what the fans want to see.
Which I really like because I haven't been enjoying X Factor as much, so I was glad that, this guy. But yeah, I said it, that's right. So it was nice that they're keeping this thing going.
It's more like a traditional crossover, like your Executioner's Song, your Phalanx Covenant,
Wow.
if you
Wow.
recall that
Nice.
one.
Thanks for overpronouncing it.
Well, I'm trying to make sure that it's a weird word to say.
So that everybody wasn't like, is he talking about the Fallon's Covenant?
Yeah, well, there was
That was an
several crossovers.
okay crossover.
I love the use of Richter in this, since he's been
Yeah.
depowered. He's still around and doing
But
business.
doesn't he have crystals in the back of his
They
back?
awkwardly fell out at the end of the last issue, which I thought was a pretty lame move. Peter David, I'm talking to you. Having them just like
Whoa,
fall
whoa.
off. Yeah, in your
Well,
face.
Great
He's a-
issue. Crossover's only getting better, so pick it up.
Yeah.
Let's move on and talk about Gail Simone's first issue on Wonder Woman. All I'm going to say is thank God.
Yeah.
Seriously, because I
Yeah.
actually really like Wonder Woman a lot, especially when it's well written, and the past 13 issues have been god awful.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't help that it was the whole Amazon's Attack crossover. which
Even
blew
before
it.
that, from the initial relaunch,
Yeah.
Alan Heinberg I love, but it was stillborn. He wasn't able to actually write it on time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go.
Excellent. And the art, awesome. The Dodson's fantastic.
Love the Dotson. I've never
great.
been into Wonder Woman. I thought this was a great book.
It was a lot of fun. I mean,
Great use of gorillas.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
This is the first time I have liked any of the denizens of Gorilla City.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree.
No, seriously, I think it's like the stupidest thing. Like, there's these really dangerous, hyper-intelligent gorillas that are always trying to take over the world. It's silly.
Well, it's one of those stories where
It's
they're
like, oh my god, here they come on skateboards.
Once you give them a city, they gotta just be around.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's awesome issue. Definitely pick it up.
Stick around. Make sure the gorillas stick around, Gail.
Yeah, it was very funny.
I think they will.
definitely
She has a
enjoyed the
thing for
gorillas.
making wacky things live in the main character's apartment.
love it.
In the Atom, there's a floating head. All right, let's move on to talk about latest issue of Avengers and the Initiative. This is kind of a big issue, I felt like.
Yeah.
Dan Slott was billing this as a big issue for months now.
Yeah, he
Since
was
the
saying
con.
that at the end of one more day, you're going to want to look back on this issue and reread it for little subtle clues and things
Which
like
was
that.
actually, I feel like this was a great kind of. All you need to know about One More Day is here. You don't even need to read it. It's like Peter Parker's outside of Aunt May's hospital window. He's like, "I'm so upset." That's the whole story.
Yeah.
That's the point. Don't read it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not coming
Plus, it
out for
has
another
the,
month
It
anyway.
has a nice reveal for people who have been consistently reading the series in terms of
Yeah.
who the Scarlet Spiders are.
Yeah.
It's great. I loved
it.
This Dan Slott's really taking his time with this, and he's putting it so into the Marvel continuity right now that it's
Yeah.
great. It's a great way to kind of get a touch on all the stuff Marvel's doing.
Plus, it was cool that all three of them were kind of like, the Back in Black Spider-Man, the old school Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's fun. He
Yeah.
just has fun, and he puts in fun little stuff for the fans, like J. Jonah Jameson being like, "I hate clones."
Yeah, I know.
It was fun.
Yeah, which was a nice little tease for the end of the issue, if you read it. So,
I also hate clones.
Weird.
What's
Pete is your clone.
no? What? That's a weird.
Stay tuned after the break to find out whether Justin is in fact Pete's clone. We'll also have our speed round and get to one of your viewer questions.
It's not a mirror.
How about a people podcast for superheroes?
And in the upcoming issue of Johnson Family, rumor has it the family may eat roast beef for dinner, creating a surprising twist ending to their current story arc.
Rumors aside, my bet is still on leftovers.
Yeah, we like it better our way too. Pulp Secret, for fans, not superheroes.
Hey, welcome back. As it turns out, Justin and Pete are not clones.
Yeah.
There you go. So let's go to the speed round.
Speed round!
Speed
That was
round!
good. That was nice, like slightly delayed this time.
Yeah.
So good job, guys. All right, Punisher, Pete.
Unbelievable. Even people who make fun of the Punisher have to like the new Punisher Max. Fantastic.
Great. Teen Titans East Special. I kind of felt like this was a little unnecessary. I still enjoyed the ending when, spoiler, they all died. But
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the new series a lot more.
Disappointment because they marketed it as everyone's going to die and everyone died. What's the point of reading it?
Well, or it's truth in marketing. Mice Templar.
Great book. If Mouse Guard is the Watership Down of Mice comics, then Mice Templar is the Lord of the Rings.
House of M
Pithy. That was a
Adventures.
pithy comment.
Horrible. Don't pick it up. Don't even think about picking it up.
Don't even think of it.
Black-
Don't think it.
Black Adam. The miniseries is almost over, but it's actually really been growing on me a lot, and I think the art is fantastic. So pick that up. All right, now for one of your user questions, Damien from England asks, if there is there a comic that you would like to see made into a movie? Well, I would love to see Spider-Man. I think he's an interesting
Wow.
character,
Oh,
and
that's
I'd like to
good.
see at least
I don't think
3
they'd do it.
movies.
I don't think they would do
You
it.
don't
No
think so?
way. That's
I'd like
too
to see
indie.
Spider-Man 3 made into a movie. You know? Just see what they can do with it.
So are there any characters that have not been made into a movie yet that you'd like to see?
Well, apparently.
Steel has been made into a movie.
Yeah. Punisher.
Shazam.
What? Can I talk?
Yeah.
I'm excited because they said Hack Slash is going to be made into a movie, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's good.
A Starman would be a great movie, even if it wasn't like super comic book based. It could be just a guy with a magic stick. Everyone would watch that, right?
No.
Yeah.
No?
Guy with magic stick, the movie.
Well, that's a bad marketing
I don't
choice.
know.
Let me
No,
just say.
I would go to that.
I hope the Scott Pilgrim movie gets off the ground. You know, that's supposed to be directed by the guy who did Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, Edgar Wright. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. And that would be totally, totally awesome. I would be completely jacked for that.
Wow, Jack,
You'd
you would work out?
You would work
go
out
to
for
the
months.
months.
Wow.
Oh, movie's coming
Did you see Alex at the Scott Pilgrim premiere? Man, he was breaking skulls.
Anything else you guys would be interested in?
Pete versus Justin.
Yeah, well, you guys are clones, so it would be like
No,
it would be
we're
like
not.
Time Cop or something.
Oh, you're like a future version, a
You
horrible
guys
future
can't touch.
version
Did
of
you
me.
know that? Or like there's like a globule thing. All right, if you have a question,
Attention,
call
Time
us
Cop
at
fans.
888-841-7549. Email us at tips@pulpsecret.com unless you're Ron Silver, because that guy's evil. Or submit videos on YouTube and upload them to our website, pulpsecret.com. And as always, keep sending in your comments and questions. You can do them down here below. We can't answer everything on the show, but we do respond to a lot more of your questions at pulpsecret.com/blog. And you can talk back to us on our brand new Pulp Secret
Brand
forum.
new forum!
We're there all the time. I'm going there now.
pulpsecret.com/forum. That's up there.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
What's over here?
Nothing.